Welcome to tonight's peaceful bedtime journey. Before anything else, allow yourself to become completely comfortable. There is no hurry. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing asking for your attention. Just this quiet moment. Just this gentle story. And you, now, very gently, let go of everything that has been on your mind today. Allow it all to drift a little farther away. Make yourself completely comfortable. If you haven't already, allow your eyes to close whenever they feel ready. Take one slow, deep, peaceful breath in, and very gently breathe out. Again, a slow, comfortable breath in, and an even slower breath out. Feel your shoulders becoming softer. Feel your face beginning to relax. Feel your hands resting easily. With every gentle breath, your whole body becomes a little heavier, a little calmer, a little more peaceful. There is nowhere you need to be. Nothing you need to finish. No clock to watch. No messages waiting for an answer. For the next little while, the world can wait. It's just you, this gentle story, and a quiet path, leading you step by gentle step toward deep, comfortable, restful sleep. With every word, allow your breathing to become slower. With every sentence, allow your thoughts to become quieter. If a thought appears, simply let it drift by, like a soft cloud crossing a peaceful evening sky. There is nothing you need to hold on to, nothing you need to force. Simply listen, simply breathe, simply rest. And when you feel ready, allow this peaceful journey to carry you gently, comfortably toward a calm, quiet, and deeply restful night. Now, very softly, our story begins. The last light of the afternoon rests gently across the quiet valley, and your journey begins. With each slow, peaceful step, the little mountain village behind you grows smaller and quieter. A few wooden cottages remain scattered across the hillside. Their windows glow with the soft warmth of the golden evening sun. Thin trails of smoke rise slowly from old stone chimneys. They drift upward, higher and higher, until they quietly disappear into the cool mountain air. Somewhere far behind you, a wooden door closes softly. A dog barks only once. Then silence returns. The familiar sounds of everyday life become softer and softer, until there is only the gentle whisper of the wind moving through the tall pine trees. You continue walking, without hurry, without pressure. The path beneath your feet is very old. Smooth stones shaped by countless seasons of rain, snow, and sunlight guide you gently higher into the mountains. In some places, soft green moss covers the earth. In others, the roots of ancient trees rise quietly through the ground, like gentle reminders that this mountain has been alive for a very, very long time. You walk one peaceful step at a time. There is nowhere else you need to be. No clock waiting to be checked. No message asking for an answer. No unfinished list calling for your attention. There is only this path, this moment, this breath, this peaceful evening. The mountain has waited for generations. It has never hurried. It has never worried. It simply waits, patiently, quietly, kindly. And tonight, it welcomes you with that same gentle patience. The air feels wonderfully fresh. Every slow breath carries the peaceful scent of pine needles, wild herbs, cool earth, and soft moss. Somewhere nearby, a tiny stream flows gently over smooth stones. Its quiet melody blends perfectly with the evening breeze. You stop just for a moment. You listen. Water moving over stone. Leaves shifting softly above you. The slow, steady rhythm of your own breathing. For a little while, nothing else exists. It almost feels as though the mountain itself is speaking, not with words, but with silence. Above you, the tall pine trees reach toward the fading sky. Their branches move slowly back and forth as though they are quietly greeting every traveler who passes beneath them. Golden sunlight filters gently through the forest. Soft patterns of light dance across the winding path ahead. You continue walking, slowly, comfortably, step by step, breath by breath. The busy world begins to drift farther away. The sounds of traffic fade. The endless lists fade. The small worries that filled your day become quieter and quieter. Not because they were never important, but because for this moment they no longer need to be carried. They can rest, just as you are beginning to rest. The path curves gently around a large stone covered in soft green moss. Resting on top is a tiny bundle of wildflowers. Perhaps another traveler left them here many years ago. Perhaps someone from the village came to this place simply to say thank you. Or perhaps there was no reason at all. Not everything beautiful needs an explanation. You pause and look back toward the valley. The rooftops are now far below. They glow quietly beneath the golden afternoon light. The narrow roads look like gentle lines drawn across the fields. Far away, the river shines like silver. From here, everything feels smaller, softer, calmer. You quietly realize that many things look different when seen from higher up. Worries that once felt enormous become smaller. Questions that once felt impossible become gentler. And sometimes, when you leave behind the noise, you do not discover something new. You simply remember something peaceful. You remember that you are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to take one gentle step at a time. You are allowed to rest before you know exactly where the path will lead. A tiny bird flies quietly from one pine branch to another. Its wings make almost no sound. Then it disappears into the soft golden forest. A gentle smile finds its way onto your face. You continue walking. The path begins to climb a little higher. Not quickly, not sharply, only steadily, only patiently. You place each foot carefully upon the earth, and you feel the mountain beneath you, solid, quiet, strong. There is something comforting about walking upon land that has existed long before your worries began. The mountain asks nothing of you. It does not ask for perfection. It does not ask why you arrived late. It does not ask whether you know all the answers. It simply offers a path, and quietly you accept. Far ahead, beyond the trees, you catch your very first glimpse of something resting high above the clouds, a mountain sanctuary, small, ancient, peaceful. Its wooden roof glows softly beneath the evening sky. Beside it stands a narrow, weathered tower, old enough to belong to another time. It feels as though the mountain itself has slowly built it, stone by stone, tree by tree, wind, rain, time. You cannot see who lives there. You cannot hear a single bell. And yet, something about it feels warm, comforting, familiar, less like a place you have discovered, more like a place that has been quietly waiting for your arrival. The forest grows quieter. The sunlight becomes softer. The first cool breath of evening drifts gently down the mountainside. You pull your coat a little closer, and once more your eyes find the sanctuary. The journey is still long. There are forests yet to cross, streams still waiting to be followed, old bridges still hidden among the trees. Perhaps the path will become steeper. Perhaps the evening shadows will grow deeper. But not now. For now, none of that needs your attention. For now, there is only one gentle step, then another, and another. You smile very quietly, not because the journey is finished, but because somewhere along this peaceful path, without even noticing, your heart has already become a little lighter. The forest of gentle whispers, the path carries you farther from the valley and deeper into the forest. Behind you, the village lights have become tiny golden dots beneath the hills. Soon, even those disappear behind the tall trees. Now there is only the mountain, only the path, only the gentle evening moving slowly toward night. The pine forest grows thicker as you continue. Tall trunks rise on both sides of the trail, dark and steady. Their branches weave together high above you, forming a quiet green roof. Here and there, small pieces of sky appear between the needles, soft blue fading into violet. The forest does not feel empty. It feels peaceful. It feels awake in its own slow and gentle way. A breeze passes through the branches. The pines answer with a long, soft whisper. It is a sound that asks for nothing. It simply says, "Slow down." So you do. You let your steps become softer. You notice the small things around you. A pine cone resting beside a root. A tiny mushroom growing from the damp earth. A spider's web holding a few drops of evening mist. A leaf floating slowly down from a high branch, turning once in the air before resting on the path. These small things have no need to rush. They belong exactly where they are. And for a while, you feel that perhaps you do too. The path turns gently around the side of the mountain. On your left, the forest rises upward into shadow. On your right, the ground falls away toward a distant valley, hidden beneath layers of blue evening air. You can hear a stream somewhere below. At first, it is only a faint sound, a soft silver murmur beneath the breeze. But as you walk farther, it becomes clearer. Water is moving over smooth stones, not quickly, not loudly, just steadily, finding its way through the mountain. You follow the sound until the path leads you to a small clearing. There, beneath the pines, a narrow stream flows across your path. It is clear enough to see every round stone beneath the surface. The water catches the last light of day and carries it gently downstream. A simple wooden bridge crosses from one side to the other. It is old but strong. The wood has turned gray from rain and snow. Moss grows along its edges, and small ferns gather beside its posts. You stand before the bridge for a moment. There is no reason to be afraid. Yet something about crossing it feels meaningful. On one side is the path you already know. On the other is the deeper forest, the higher mountain, the distant sanctuary. You place one hand on the smooth wooden railing. It feels cool beneath your fingers. Then you take your first step onto the bridge. The wood makes the smallest sound beneath your feet. Below you, the stream continues flowing. You look down at it and notice how easily it moves around every stone in its path. The water does not stop to argue with the rocks. It does not become angry when the way is not straight It bends, it turns, it continues. Perhaps that is another quiet lesson from the mountain. Life does not always follow the path we planned. Sometimes there are stones in the way. Sometimes we must slow down. Sometimes we must change direction. But that does not mean we have stopped moving forward. You cross the bridge slowly. At the center, you pause and close your eyes for a breath. The sound of the water is gentle below you. The wind moves through the trees. Your breath enters and leaves your body without effort. For this small moment, there is nothing to fix, nothing to prove, nothing to carry. There is only the bridge, the stream, and the peaceful mountain evening. When you open your eyes, you see something on the far side of the bridge. A small lantern hangs from a low branch. It is not bright. Its warm flame is protected. Inside, a simple glass case glowing softly against the deepening blue of the forest. Someone must have lit it before nightfall. Perhaps a traveler, perhaps someone from the sanctuary above, or perhaps the mountain has its own quiet way of guiding those who walk without hurry. Beside the lantern is another wooden sign. The letters are carved by hand. They say, "Every step is enough." You read the words twice. Every step is enough. Not every answer. Not every success. Not every perfect plan. Just the next step. You feel something inside you become lighter. You do not need to arrive at the summit all at once. You do not need to understand the whole journey. You only need to keep walking gently. You leave the bridge behind and follow the trail upward. The forest begins to change. The trees are still tall, but the spaces between them become wider. Through the branches, you can now see the mountain sanctuary more clearly. Its roof is dark against the evening sky. A faint, warm light shines from one small window. It looks impossibly far away. And yet, with every step, it seems a little closer. The path rises over a slope covered in soft grass and wild herbs. The scent of mint and mountain flowers touches the air. A few small white blossoms sway beside the trail. You brush your fingers lightly against them as you pass. The evening is becoming cooler now, but you do not mind. The cool air makes you feel awake in a peaceful way. It reminds you that you are here. Here, in this forest. Here, on this old path. Here, beneath the first stars beginning to appear above the trees. A single star shines in the open sky. Then another. Then another. You look up for a moment. The stars are quiet lights in an endless dark sky. They have watched over mountains, oceans, forests, and sleeping villages for longer than anyone can remember. And still they shine without effort. You take a slow breath. Ahead, the path disappears into a darker part of the forest. Beyond it waits the higher mountain. Beyond that, the sanctuary. And somewhere along the way, perhaps a gentle answer to a question you have not yet learned how to ask. You walk onward, slowly, comfortably, with the whispering pines beside you, the patient mountain beneath you, and the warm lantern light fading softly behind. Part 3. Beneath the first stars, the forest grows quieter as you continue. Your gentle climb. The last traces of daylight have slipped beyond the distant hills, leaving behind a sky painted in deep shades of blue. The world seems to breathe more slowly now, as though it too is preparing for a peaceful night's rest. Your footsteps remain soft upon the winding path. The earth beneath your boots feels cool and steady, covered with layers of fallen pine needles that cushion every step. Their familiar scent fills the evening air, fresh and calming. Somewhere nearby, an owl calls. Its voice echoes once through the trees before fading into silence. Nothing answers. The forest does not need to fill every quiet moment with sound. Sometimes silence is its own kind of music. You continue walking, allowing that silence to settle gently around you. It is not an empty silence. It is full of small things, the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant murmur of the stream you crossed long ago, the whisper of wind moving high above the branches, the quiet rhythm of your own breathing. Each sound belongs exactly where it is, and so do you. As the trail climbs higher, the trees slowly begin to change. The great pines stand farther apart now, allowing silver moonlight to reach the forest floor. Patches of pale light rest upon moss-covered stones like soft blankets. You pause beside one, particularly large boulder. Its surface is smooth from centuries of rain and snow. Tiny patches of emerald moss cover its sides. You place your hand upon the cool stone. It feels wonderfully still. This rock has watched countless seasons come and go. It has known bright summers and silent winters, heavy storms, gentle springs, golden autumns. Yet here it remains, patient, unhurried. There is comfort in that kind of steadiness. You smile softly before continuing onward. The path narrows for a little while. Tall ferns brush gently against your legs as you pass. Tiny insects drift through the moonlight like floating sparks. Every now and then you notice small clusters of glowing mushrooms nestled beside old tree roots. Their faint light is so gentle that it almost seems imagined. Perhaps they are simply reflecting the moon, or perhaps the mountain enjoys keeping a few quiet mysteries. You do not feel the need to solve them. Some things become even more beautiful when they remain unknown. The trail bends around another hillside. Suddenly, the forest opens into a wide meadow. The change is so gentle that it almost surprises you. The trees step back, revealing a broad field covered in long grasses that sway like waves upon a peaceful sea. Moonlight washes across the meadow. Every blade of grass seems touched with silver. Tiny wildflowers rest among them, their petals closed for the night. The breeze carries the sweet scent of lavender and mountain herbs. You step into the open field. Above you, the sky stretches farther than before. Hundreds of stars now shine overhead. Some glow brightly. Others are faint and distant. Together, they create a quiet tapestry across the heavens. You stand for a long moment, simply looking upward. It is impossible to count them all, and somehow that feels comforting. The universe does not ask you to understand everything. It only invites you to wonder. A shooting star glides silently across the sky. It appears for only a moment before disappearing into the darkness. You smile without making a wish. For tonight, it feels enough simply to have witnessed something beautiful. Near the center of the meadow rests an old wooden bench. Its surface has become smooth from many years of wind and weather. You sit for a while. The wood is cool beneath you. The mountain air feels fresh against your face. Your shoulders relax. Your breathing slows. Far below, beyond the dark forest, tiny lights begin to appear in the valley. The village is settling into sleep. From this distance, every home looks like a single warm candle resting peacefully upon the earth. You imagine families sharing quiet conversations, windows glowing softly, fireplaces warming small rooms, children already dreaming beneath cozy blankets. The mountain watches over them all, just as it watches over you. You remain on the bench until your thoughts become as quiet as the meadow itself. One by one, they drift away like clouds crossing the night sky. Nothing demands your attention. Nothing needs to be hurried. Nothing is missing from this moment. Eventually, you rise once more. The sanctuary waits somewhere higher up the mountain. Its warm light is still visible in the distance, shining gently between the trees. Not brighter than before, simply closer. Without rushing, you continue along the moonlit path. Each step feels lighter than the last. The stars travel silently above you. The meadow sways softly behind you. And somewhere ahead, beyond the peaceful forest, a welcoming fire glows quietly in the windows of the sanctuary, waiting for every traveler who arrives exactly when they are meant to. The path leaves the meadow behind and returns once more to the shelter of the trees. The forest is different now. Not darker, not quieter, simply older. The trunks seem wider, their bark worn smooth by countless seasons. Their branches reach high into the night sky, where stars shine through in quiet patches of silver light. You walk without hurry. The cool mountain air fills your lungs with each gentle breath. Somewhere nearby, leaves stir softly as a small woodland creature makes its way home for the night. You never see it. You only hear the faint rustle before the forest grows still again. The path begins to level. For the first time since leaving the valley, the climb becomes easy, almost effortless. You notice that your body feels lighter now. Perhaps it is because you have walked slowly. Or perhaps the mountain has quietly carried away some of the weight you brought with you. You are not sure. You do not need to be. Ahead, the trees begin to thin. Between their trunks, warm golden light flickers gently. Not the bright light of a city. Not the sharp glow of electric lamps. This light is softer, warmer, like candlelight resting in welcoming windows. You continue toward it. With every step, the forest opens a little more. Then, quite naturally, you arrive. The sanctuary rests upon a broad stone terrace near the summit of the mountain. It is neither grand nor imposing. Instead, it feels as though it has always belonged here. Its walls are built from weathered mountain stone, each one carefully placed long ago by patient hands. The roof is made of dark cedar silvered by years of rain and winter snow. Warm light shines from every window. Climbing roses wind gently around the wooden doorway. Small lanterns hang beneath the eaves, their golden flames dancing quietly in the evening breeze. The sanctuary seems less like a building and more like a promise kept. You pause at the edge of the courtyard. The stones beneath your feet are smooth with age. Moss grows softly between them. Nearby, a small fountain lets water flow into a circular basin carved from a single piece of stone. The water falls with a gentle rhythm, drop by drop. Each sound blends naturally with the quiet mountain night. Beside the fountain grows an ancient maple tree. Its wide branches stretch peacefully over the courtyard. Though it is summer below in the valley, the mountain air is cool enough that a few early leaves have already turned shades of amber and gold. Every now and then, one leaf lets go. It spins slowly through the lantern light before resting silently upon the stones. No one rushes to sweep it away. It belongs here, just as every season belongs to its own time. You walk toward the great wooden door. Before reaching it, you notice another hand-carved sign resting beside the entrance. Its letters have faded over many years, yet they remain easy to read. They say, "Enter gently, leave lighter." You smile. There is no instruction about who you must become, no list of expectations, only a simple invitation. You place your hand upon the wooden handle. It is smooth from countless travelers who have arrived before you. Some may have climbed seeking answers. Others may have come simply to rest. Perhaps many discovered that the two are not so different. The door opens without effort. Warmth greets you immediately. Inside, the sanctuary is quiet. A stone fireplace glows with a steady fire. Its gentle crackling fills the room with a comforting rhythm. The scent of cedar wood mingles with herbs drying from the ceiling beams. Lavender, chamomile, mountain sage. Their calming fragrance fills the air without overwhelming it. Rows of wooden shelves line the walls. They hold well-loved books with worn leather covers. Clay bowls. Simple cups, small carved figures of birds, deer, foxes, and trees. Each object seems chosen with care. Nothing feels unnecessary. Nothing asks for attention. Everything simply belongs. Near the fire rests a long wooden table. Upon it sits a teapot, still warm. Beside it are several handmade cups, waiting quietly as though they somehow expected your arrival. No one rushes to greet you. No voices echo through the hall. Instead, the sanctuary offers something even kinder. It offers space. Space to breathe. Space to sit. Space to simply be. You pour yourself a cup of warm herbal tea. Steam rises slowly into the firelit room. You wrap both hands around the cup. Its warmth settles gently into your fingers. You lift it carefully. The first sip is soft and soothing. Hints of chamomile, honey, and mountain herbs linger pleasantly. The warmth spreads through you like quiet sunlight after a cool morning. You find a comfortable chair beside the fireplace. Its cushions are worn in the best possible way, shaped by years of peaceful evenings. As you settle into the chair, the fire continues its gentle conversation with the logs. Outside, the wind moves softly through the trees. Inside, everything feels wonderfully still. You realize something. The sanctuary has not changed who you are. It has simply reminded you of who you have been all along beneath the noise, the rushing, and the endless lists waiting elsewhere. Calm was never far away. It was waiting patiently, just as this place has been waiting. You lean back and close your eyes for a moment. The warmth of the fire rests against your face. The tea warms your hands. The quiet surrounds you like a soft blanket. For now, there is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to accomplish. The mountain has asked only one thing of you: to arrive. And you have. Outside, the stars continue their silent journey across the night sky. Inside, the fire burns steadily. The sanctuary holds its peaceful watch over every traveler who finds the courage to walk gently enough to reach it. And tonight, one of those travelers is you. The fire continues to glow quietly beside you. Its gentle warmth wraps around the room, filling every corner with a peaceful amber light. The dancing flames seem to move without hurry, rising and settling in a slow rhythm that invites your own breathing to become just as calm. you finish the last sip of your tea. The cup is pleasantly warm in your hands. For a moment, you simply sit. There is nothing else to do. No schedule to follow, no clock asking anything of you. Only the quiet sanctuary. Only this peaceful evening high upon the mountain. As you set the empty cup upon the wooden table, you notice an elderly caretaker standing near the fireplace. You are not certain when they arrived. Perhaps they had been there all along. Their footsteps are so gentle that they seem to belong to the silence itself. They offer you a warm smile. It is the kind of smile that asks no questions and expects no answers. Without speaking, they give a small nod toward a wooden staircase at the far end of the room. A lantern hangs there, its soft light illuminating each worn step. You understand the invitation. It is time to rest. You thank the caretaker with a quiet smile of your own. No words are needed. Some kindness is perfectly complete in silence. You make your way across the smooth wooden floor. Each board carries the marks of many years, polished by countless peaceful evenings and gentle footsteps. The staircase rises slowly. The handrail feels smooth beneath your fingers. As you climb, you notice framed sketches hanging along the wall. Simple drawings of mountain flowers, snow-covered peaks, ancient pine trees, a family of deer drinking from a woodland stream, a tiny cabin resting beneath winter stars. Each picture captures an ordinary moment made beautiful simply by careful attention. At the top of the stairs, a narrow hallway stretches before you. Several wooden doors stand quietly along its length. Small lanterns rest in alcoves, casting circles of warm golden light upon the walls. The air here carries the faint scent of cedar and lavender. It feels wonderfully peaceful. Near the end of the hallway, one door stands slightly open. A small wooden plaque beside it bears only a single carved word: "Welcome." You gently push the door open. The room beyond is simple, beautifully simple. A large window looks out across the mountain. Beyond it, clouds drift slowly below the sanctuary, floating through the valleys like quiet rivers of silver mist. The stars shine above them, bright and steady. The moon hangs low over distant peaks, bathing everything in soft white light. Inside the room stands a comfortable bed covered with thick quilts stitched by hand. Their patterns are made of tiny stars, pine branches, mountain flowers, and winding streams. A woven blanket rests neatly across the foot of the bed. Beside it sits a small wooden chair. Upon the chair rests another warm blanket folded with care. Everything in the room seems to whisper the same gentle message. You may rest here. You are safe. You walk toward the window. The glass is cool beneath your fingertips. Far below, the valley has disappeared beneath the night. Only scattered lights remain, glowing softly through the mist, like tiny stars reflected upon the earth. You watch the clouds move. They never seem to hurry. They simply drift where the wind carries them. One shape slowly becomes another. Edges soften, forms dissolve. Nothing clings to what came before. Perhaps thoughts can be like clouds, too. They appear, they linger for a little while. Then, if we allow them, they continue on their quiet journey. You need not chase them. You need not hold them. You can simply watch them pass. The room is wonderfully still. A small clock rests upon the bedside table. Its gentle ticking is slow and comforting, not a reminder that time is passing. A reminder that every moment arrives exactly when it should. Beside the clock stands a single candle. Its flame burns steadily without flickering. Next to it lies a small handwritten note. The paper is slightly worn. The handwriting is careful and welcoming. It says, "Thank you for bringing your journey here. Now let the mountain carry the rest." You read the words once, then again, without quite realizing it. Your shoulders relax a little more. The climb is finished. There is nowhere higher you need to reach tonight. You draw the curtains halfway closed, leaving enough space to see the moon and a handful of bright stars. The night sky feels like an old friend keeping quiet watch beyond the window. You remove your boots and place them neatly beside the door. They have carried you faithfully along every winding path. Now they too may rest. The wooden floor feels cool beneath your feet as you cross the room. One last time, you slip beneath the soft quilts. The mattress welcomes you with gentle comfort. The blankets settle around you like a warm embrace. You pull them close. Outside, the wind brushes softly against the roof. Somewhere beyond the window, an owl calls once into the peaceful darkness. Then all is quiet again. Your breathing becomes slower, gentler. The candle's golden light dances softly across the wooden ceiling. Its glow grows softer with every passing moment. You close your eyes for a single peaceful breath. The scent of cedar, the warmth of the blankets, the cool mountain air drifting gently through the slightly open window. The quiet heartbeat of the sanctuary. Everything invites you toward rest. And somewhere beyond the clouds, beyond the stars, beyond every hurried thought, the mountain keeps its patient watch through the peaceful night. It will still be here when morning comes, but for now, there is only warmth, only stillness, only the gentle comfort of knowing that, for this one quiet night, you have found your room above the clouds. Sometime during the night you awaken, not all at once, not with surprise, but gently, as though the mountain itself has softly called your name. For a moment you remain perfectly still beneath the warm quilts. The room is quiet. The fire downstairs has settled into glowing embers. Moonlight spills through the window, painting pale silver patterns across the wooden floor. Outside, the world rests beneath a blanket of stars. You take one slow breath, then another. The sanctuary is so peaceful that even the silence seems alive. It is the kind of silence that welcomes rather than empties. A silence that allows every thought to grow lighter. As you lie there, a single sound drifts through the night, far away, soft, almost carried by the wind. A bell. It rings only once. The note is low and gentle, spreading across the mountains like ripples across a still lake. Then it fades. The silence returns. You wonder where it came from. Perhaps there is an old chapel somewhere beyond the ridge. Perhaps another sanctuary rests upon a distant peak. Or perhaps the mountain itself has found a voice for the quietest hours of the night. You do not need to know. Some mysteries are happiest when they remain mysteries. Curious, you slip from beneath the blankets. The room